Where are we going next? Ooh. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Already an artifact. We got an elephant. Are we in Africa? Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. What am I even doing here? Nobody knows. Because Mario threw a punch at Gaz and got arrested for attempted assault on a minor. That's why he's missing. Because he's in jail. Who's ready to go to jail? Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Give me my artifact, sir. He shatters to tear into pieces. We got a skull, which I think belongs to Newfie. I think Newfie died here like 15,000 years ago, and that's what's left of him. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I remember when I rented this one when I was a kid. I had no idea what you were supposed to do. I was expecting a typical platformer, and instead I got this. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing. We got all the artifacts. A hat thing. Beaded craft thing. What? We came through Mombasa and picked our way through lions and elephants to this capital city. Okay. That elephant's mom is pretty mad. You better return her to the national park before she comes looking. Okay. We'll make headlines, Luigi. That's a warrior's headpiece. How do you know my name? The director of the National Museum of Kenya is out of his head with worry over that skull's whereabouts. Oh, I think we're in Kenya. Okay. Let's bring Yoshi to Kenya. Aw, yeah. Not Australia. Come on, man. From Bombay, India. Cairo. Nairobi, Kenya. There we go. We're in Nairobi, Kenya, didn't you know? We're in Africa! God damn it. San Francisco style. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's see. We still got some Koopas to take care of, though. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. It's a police officer! You won't find Adobe here in Nairobi, but they do have some spectacular hotels. Be very careful when you head back to the National Museum of Kenya. It's a 3-million-year-old skull. Okay. Do you think the Maasai warrior would trade that headdress for my cap? No, I do not. Your cap sucks, sir. Good hunting. Take that elephant back to her home in Nairobi National Park. Don't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever the beep I want to do, sir. And you can't stop me. Okay. We need to go down and talk to that woman. Achievement run style. How you doing? Is Africa your cup of tea? Because Kenya is the world's third largest producer, just between you and me. Oh yeah? I like tea. Too bad your brother got kidnapped. I was going to take you two on safari. I guess you get to see an elephant anyway. That warrior's headdress is an important part of the tribal uniform. Okay, head out to the museum and label that skull Homo habilis. If you even try to tell me what to do, I will kick your ass. I got honked at because I tried to cross the street in the middle of the road instead of using the walkways. Because that's just not allowed. Tired of traveling, you can sleep in the cradle of civilization in the nearby famous Rift Valley. The evolution revolution will make headlines. That was discovered by Richard Leakey from the family of famous anthropologists. Noise. I read the tribe dyes themselves red when they become warriors and they wear those headpieces. That's pretty cool, I guess. Hey. Beaded craft style. That elephant is lucky. If she were Asian instead of African, only her brothers could grow tusks. And we want to talk to the kid. Because he's a kid. I'm not a debater, but I think it's greater that this African country is split by the equator. Oh! Wow, you'll need a pith helmet to transport that puny pachyderm back to her game preserve. Oh, yeah? Knock me down with a feather. You found the missing Maasai headdress. Yes, I have. I see you have a head for evolution. That's 3 million years old and belongs in a museum. So's your face. Alright. To the information centers. Let's see, we want to go to the northeast. Taking care of all the Koopas, so it's kind of a thing. Yay! Defeated! How you doing? Why is Maasai Village closed today? The Maasai headdress was stolen! Maasai Village. Of the more than 70 tribes in Africa, none are more visually well-known than the Maasai. Their lives revolve around their cattle and the money they make from trading herds, but the Maasai are also famous warriors. When the male Maasai reaches the age of 15, he is initiated into the warrior group. He dyes his skin a distinctive reddish-orange with pastes from the ochre plant. His hair is tightly braided, and then it too is covered with ochre paste. As young warriors, the boys hunt with blunted arrows. Small birds are their first prey. As a reward, the birds are stuffed and tied around a frame which they wear as headdresses. And from what I've heard, when Newfie was a kid, he used to eat paste. Little fun fact for you. Alright, some questions. The Maasai make a living from what animals? Cattle? What does a Maasai warrior use to dye his skin red? Bum 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 bum. Ochre paste. Yes, $2,400 reward. Bill Engvall style even. Maasai Village. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, I should have saved that one for last since it's right by the exit, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. Bum 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 bum. Why is the Nairobi National Park closed today? The baby elephant was stolen. The Nairobi National Park, a mere 8 miles from the contemporary city of Nairobi, that's a movie, is the authentic wildlife preserve. The park's trail is open onto the undisturbed Kitengela Athi Plains to allow the animals to follow ancient migratory paths. The park is full of lions, cheetahs, rhinos, antelopes, and many other species. Since the park is completely undeveloped, it provides an amazing drive-through safari in the shadow of a modern, teeming capital city. You gotta wonder, since we're in Africa, why they're not speaking African. What's up with that nonsense? It'll get it, dude. Someone threw this game and hit a gas pipe, and then when they lit a lighter, they blew themselves up. The Nairobi National Park is also an animal cracker factory. Preserve. The safari park is important because it allows animals to pig out. Roam free. Animals to vote. Alright, $2,400 reward. Some of those choices are just hilarious. The Nairobi National Park. I like how we returned an elephant and it shows a zebra. You know, because that makes sense. Okay. Go for the last one. Ba-da, bum 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 bum. We gotta return the skull. The skull of Newfie. Why isn't the National Museum of Kenya closed today? The human skull was stolen. Why do they all look like the princess? What's up with that? The National Museum of Kenya. Anthropologists believe Kenya to be the birthplace of all mankind. Scientists working there have dug up some of the oldest human fossils ever found. One skull, found near Lake Turkana, is said to be almost 3 million years old. The plains of East Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ethiopia are being eagerly excavated to try and solve the mystery of where human beings first lived. I hear they first lived in Nebraska. Produced the one guy found when he dropped a sandwich. Aw, yeah. Anthropologists think Kenya may be the birthplace of mankind. Why? Leftover birthday cake? What the hell? Excuse me? Very old human fossils. How old is that skull you're holding? Way old? It's way old, man. 3 million years. $2,800. That freaking leftover birthday cake, I'm telling you. Look at that thing. If that's not Newfie's face, I don't know what is. I don't know what it is. And that takes care of Africa. Now let's get the hell out of here. This place sucks. I'm sick of being in Africa all the time, you know? Pisses me off. French toast stick that makes your hand look bigger style. Bum 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 bum. Yay! Cleaned Nairobi. Tourist in Nairobi. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Do 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 do. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba da bum. All right. To the next city. Bum ba 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 bum. The last one of this floor. Oh boy. Where could we be going this time? Oh. I think we're in China! Where in China? I'm not sure. One time for a social studies project in school, we were supposed to research a specific African country, and each group got a different country to research. Ho ho ho! I think we did something similar. Where we had to do a project on different countries and such. Bum 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 bum. I know there was one project where each student had to do all the different stuff from a different American state. Like, you would have to do, like, the state flag, the state song, the state motto, the state bird, all that stuff, and provide adequate information on each. We got something. Looks like a target. Boom! Fun fact, you can't die in this game, I'm pretty sure. You can't really take damage or anything. South America! So there's no game over screen in this game. It's kind of funny. I mean, this is considered an educational video game, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I imagine this is China. I'm just not sure what city in China. Probably Beijing or something. Taking care of all the Koopas and getting the artifacts. There's an artifact. He's shattered into pieces. Like a dildo. And we got, I think that's part of the Great Wall, I'm guessing. Whee! South America style. Sadly, you can't kick the Koopa shells in this game. Just not allowed. Teacher had their own version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in geography with lifelines. That'd be funny if someone used a lifeline and called to order pizza. Got a block of some kind. Okay. Do 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 do. It's now called the People's Republic of China. What city in China? That neat wooden building was actually built without nails, screws, or cement. Cool. Totally rad. It's a brick from the only man-made thing on Earth an astronaut can see from space. Okay. That's cool, I guess. It's the Great Gate to the Emperor's House in Forbidden City, built by Young Lee. I got honked at because I tried to cross the street in the middle of the road. That's disgusting, man. You can't freaking do that to me, sir. A smart guy called the teacher Mr. Sauerkraut. Need to get Yoshi here. I'm not sure what city this is. The Chinese can boast they're on the Pacific's west coast. The Emperor's Guard stood under that to keep everyone else out. Okay. That's from China's Great Wall, built to keep out barbarians like that evil Bowser. Hope you can find Mario soon. I don't want to find that jerk. Hey, stop it. Good heavens, that round building belongs in the walled park known as the Temple of Heaven. I'm just gonna assume this is Beijing then, since they're not actually saying the name. Do 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 do. Asia. It may be the only city in China, though. I'm not sure. The Philippines. North America? Get the hell out of America, sir! What's wrong with you? Beijing, China. There we go. Is this Beijing? Yes, it is. I figured as much. Mario needs all the help he can get, especially when he's in jail for throwing a punch at Gaz. Not as much as Bob. Bob Orton, even. Okay. We got those two, so we just need the professor, the cop, and the tourist. Mayo style. Do 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 do. The professor. Chinese culture is extremely ancient, 3,000 years old or more. The Good Harvest Hall, most famous shrine of all, dates from the 15th century. We're learning about stuff! Cause we're playing an educational video game now. That brick from China's wall is 23 centuries old. Oh yeah? So's your butt. This heavenly gate was built in the 4th century by Emperor Yung Li. Not quite Chun-Li, but close enough. But whee! Hey, Copper. You're on Shainan Avenue, Beijing's main street. You could have said that before, sir. Come on. That's the gate of heavenly peace. Put it back on Tiananmen Square. I will not, ever, put it back there. Ever. I'll tell you where that brick belongs, in a wall that's 3,946 miles long. Well, aren't you the smart guy? The Good Harvest Hall goes in the center of it all, in the Temple of Heaven Park. Oh yeah? Mayor Cloaker. Not quite Mayor Domino. The countersign is, milk is for the injured, radio is for the dying, half and half is for the drowning. What? Turok style. Greetings, jerk. Its capital, Beijing, used to be called Peking. You know, I live in a city called Pekin. Fun fact. Once a year, the emperor slept there, praying that the farmers would have a good year. And they didn't have a good year. No, they did not. The Great Wall is so wide, 5 horses can run on it side by side. That rhymed. Why do these people rhyme so much? The Emperor had a bad temper and only he could pass through that gate. He often got salty while playing video games and threw his controller. That's a shame. Alright, to the information centers. One's literally right here, imagine that. Why is the Temple of Heaven closed today? The Hall of Good Harvest was stolen. That's a shame. The Temple of Heaven. Tian, the Temple of Heaven, is China's most famous temple. It consists of several buildings built around the 15th century, all set inside a walled park. The Hall of Good Harvest, the most well-known of the park's buildings, is set on top of a triple tier of marble terraces. Each carved terrace has its own balcony. The 123-foot-high structure is amazing because it was built without one single nail. The Emperor of China would spend one evening a year in the temple, fasting and praying to assure a good harvest. We're learning about stuff, didn't you know? Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Amazingly, the Great Hall was built without air conditioning. Nails. About how high is the Hall of Good Harvest? I don't know. Bum 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 bum. $123 fathoms. 123 feet. $1,610. Nice. Yay! Look at that stuff. The Temple of Heaven. Alright, where's the next one? Straight to the north. You're my navigator, Yoshi. You jerk. Even though you typically hit me with green shells while we're racing, but, you know, whatever, man. It's all in fun. Why is the Forbidden City closed today? The Gate of Heavenly Peace was stolen. That's a shame. The Forbidden City. The Gateway of Heavenly Peace, Tiananmen, was built in AD 1651, an impressive 110 feet tall. Heavenly Peace is the main entrance to Forbidden City, which has been renamed the Palace Museum. Once the walled estate of emperors, only the emperor himself was permitted to use Tiananmen. Guards kept everyone else out. Those entitled to visit the city had to use separate entry. That's a bunch of bullshit, man. In 1949, the leader, Mao Zedong, stood at the gate to announce the formation of the People's Republic of China, the present-day communist government. Freaking commies! Screwing around again, just like Newfie. Okay, well, what is the Forbidden City's present name? Tiananmen. What? That's what it is, sir! I don't know what you're talking about. I guess it's Palace Museum, but, you know, whatever, man. Who couldn't enter the Forbidden City through the Heavenly Gate? Everyone but the Emperor. What is the Forbidden City's present name? The Palace Museum. Taboo Town! The Palace Museum. $1,750. Yay, the Forbidden City. Do-do-do-do-do. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. And straight to the north again. Ba-ding. Yay! Victorious! Bum 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 ba-bum bum bum. Why is the Great Wall of China closed today? The stone from the Great Wall was stolen. The Great Wall of China. One of the world's 7 great wonders, the Great Wall is the only man-made object visible from outer space. The Chinese poetically call it Long Wall of 10,000 Li. It is said that over 300,000 men labored for 10 years to complete its 3,946 miles. Begun in 5th century BC, its purpose was to keep northern tribes from attacking southern states. The wall was built wide enough to allow a team of 5 horses to run side by side along its top surface. Coolio. When did the building of the wall begin? Bum 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 bum. 5th century BC. About how many men did it take to build the wall? 300,000. $1,225. We keep getting money, although that doesn't actually mean anything. But it's nice to think about, I guess. The Great Wall of China. And we're done with China. Oh yeah. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Where's the exit? It's nowhere near us, of course. Well, not really convenient, but... Milk. I'm sorry, but we are out of milk. Radio. Sorry, we can't change the station as it must be on BSN. Half and half. What would you like with it? Fun fact, as a kid, I used to love going to like diners and stuff for breakfast and then drinking all the little packets of half and half that they'd give you. Little fun fact for you. Clean to Beijing. Tourist in Beijing. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba da bum. Hoo-hoo and such. You know what I'm talking about? Beijing style, even. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. We got a boss! Which I think you just jump on them. I don't think they can actually hurt you or anything. You just jump on them and, yeah. You can't actually lose the fight or anything. Sometimes it can be tricky to land on them, though. Bam, bam. Got him. We beat him! Second floor. That looks like Iggy Koopa. Does it not? This is a castle, but it's not Roy's one. Water and soda. Mwah.